Welcome to Tengboche. I believe this is the largest monastery in all of Nepal. And today begins a multi-day religious festival across the towns of Tengboche and Tengboche. I arrived like a day and a half too early, so I'm just passing through today. But I can hear the chants that are already happening inside the monastery. At least the monastery in Tengboche, every day from 7 to 11, they have their daily ceremonies that are pretty much nonstop. And that's what I got to participate in for maybe 45 minutes to an hour at the monastery in Tamil, which was a really, really incredible experience. Another really beautiful bluebird day here. My hair is still really gross. When I got to Tengboche, I asked if they had hot showers, but they only had bucket showers with cold water. So I elected to wait one more day, so I'll get a shower today when I get to Namche, and maybe 4 or so hours of more trekking. I think a little bit of climbing today, but mostly it's fairly level and a net loss of about 1,500 feet. So looking forward to that. No more surprises today. Had a hearty breakfast-ish of porridge, which was a mix of oats and buckwheat, which is actually pretty good. Buckwheat is one of the crops here in Nepal. Wow, okay, so let me stop and start. Well, okay, so I have to say, since leaving Tengboche this morning, I was back on the EBC, the Everest Base Camp Superhighway. The trail is much wider, more maintained, way more touristy along the route, and it is quite crowded. I've passed several groups in just the last hour that were like 15 or more people. A lot of people just making a beeline straight from Lukla up to EBC and straight back on the same route. So I'm quite glad that I only had, well, I guess if you include Lukla to Namche, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 days on the superhighway. Otherwise, it was very, very quiet for most of my trek. I still have a few more days, but I feel it's starting to wind down and transition more into tourist activity in Kathmandu, which I'm actually kind of excited about. I don't often get to be just play the tourist for several days. So I'm going to visit several of the stupas and monasteries and different parts of the old city in Kathmandu. Wow, okay, the other thing I've noticed, another helicopter, about this route is that apparently a lot of people just skip the actual trek and just take a helicopter straight from Lukla to Everest Base Camp and back. So all day long there's just helicopter noise. So yeah, the other side of the valley was definitely my favorite, but still really beautiful.